since the whole Dream Minecraft speedrunning saga. What's happening with the Marvel Rivals $40,000 tournament situation is pretty bizarre. In a nutshell, there was a Marvel Rivals tournament with a $40,000 prize purse. There was a player by the name of Kingsman who really wanted to take this seriously, making a mention that this money would be very helpful to him as a college student. And the rest of the team didn't seem to take it all that seriously, and eventually, when Kingsman was trying to, make changes to the team comp so they could better stand a chance at winning, they all attacked him, and eventually it led to him getting kicked from the tournament. His team then went on to place second to last in the tournament.
You guys. Okay, guys. Taste and point proven right now. Do you understand?
No, it's well, you've been making me play shit. Of course I'm gonna play.
How do you not see the problem right now?
Wait, first of all, it's that ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Vibez. Second of all, you're getting value because
No. She shouldn't be dead.
Yes.
I'm getting value because I'm 1v6ing.
Hulk isn't peeling for you, bro. Yes, Zaza is 0-5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because they were hard. Like, 4 people are dying here. That means 4 of their util, 4 of their resources are all spent on Zaza.
I saw this a couple days ago and I was so confused why anyone would be joining a tournament if they didn't actually care about winning at all. So he is very clearly trying his best to help the team win. And they were talking about like how toxic and annoying and insufferable he was, things like that, which eventually led to him getting kicked and being like disrespectful, that kind of thing. From all the clips I've seen, he never made any like personal attacks against anyone. He was never even like overbearing or like yelling and screaming. The closest he came was in this clip here where he's like, do you understand? Like, case in point, we should make a switch. This isn't working. Our widow is 0-5-0, which is a very fair point and a good suggestion because it clearly wasn't working. They may have won the point, but I think it's a large part because Kingsman put the team on his fucking back here. Like 18-2, he was kind of going Insano style.
Kicked out of a $40,000 tournament, basically for just telling his teammate to switch off Black Widow. And the girl you saw earlier was the evil that made it happen.
I was kicked out from a $40,000 streamer tournament. If you guys do not know, BasmZB is hosting a tournament called the Deadpool Creator Cup, and it's where 48 creators are all coming together in order to show Deadpool and play the new season for a cash prize of $40,000, sponsored by NetEase, and I was removed from it. Now, do not harass anybody you see in this video. If you go to their stream...
Jesus, man, relax. Okay. Basically, if you don't know what Marvel Rivals is, it's like Chinese Overwatch, but for gooners. Okay, I'm joking. Let's give the floor to the #1 gooner on the internet, Asmongold.
She was talking to him, she was degrading him, calling him a loser, but now whenever they face accountability, now they're the victim. Nope. Oh no.
So what did bro do to get kicked? Let's find out.
Okay, guys. Taste and point proven right now.
This guy's 18-2, hard carrying the bags on his team. This girl doesn't even have a kill.
Do you understand?
No, it's well, you've been making me play shit. Of course I'm gonna play.
How do you not see the problem right now?
Wait, first of all, it's that ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Vibez. Second of all, you're getting value because
No. She shouldn't be dead.
Yes.
I'm getting value because I'm 1v6ing.
40 grand is a lot of money, and imagine being on a team with like 3 or 4 girls. GG.
Healing for you, bro. Yes, Zaza is 0-5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because they were hard. Like, 4 people are dying here. That means 4 of their util, 4 of their resources are all spent on Zaza.
Reminds me of the VCT game changers in Valorant. All they got is yap. Rightfully so, Kingsman told this 0-5 Black Widow to get off the character. So this is Cece, their team captain, and bro, this is just the tip of the iceberg because she was digging herself a grave on Twitter like never seen before. She made a response to the Kingsman video, and to say that the comments were hating on her would be an understatement.
I'm making this video in response to Kingsman's video and also to all the chatters that are going to come in and ask questions again. I'm just going to direct you to this.
Yeah.
And it's the last I'm going to speak about.
We're not going to watch this the whole time. I don't want to listen to this for 15 minutes. Don't worry about it.
Most of these women are LARPers anyway. They didn't play video games until it was trendy during COVID. Get off the game and do your husband's dishes. And this is the type of stuff she was saying. Lol. Glazing Kingsman for what now? Y'all gonna lose. Kicked out y'all best player, lol. He did it to himself. Got your best player kicked from the team. Goodbye 40k. Hello good vibes. 3k, and we've got better players than Vibes now. Not to be sexist, but only deranged women on the internet would choose Vibes over a chance at winning 40 grand. Oh nah, y'all just horrible people. 57k like.
They're not. Everyone thinks this guy's ivory exploders like a bug. That's just what happens.
That's such a good point. You're so right about that. And we're still gonna play Widow. I need this for my college. I need this for my college. I have about 6 or 7 more years.
Guys, there's 40k on the line, and I could really use this money for college. Can we lock in Cece?
Of course they're gonna do that. It's a $40,000 tournament.
No, they're not.
Talk some sense into these guys because they don't want to run triple support. But every team will.
The crazy thing is, bro was right.
Did you guys know there's going to be a $40,000 Marvel Rivals credit tournament happening next Sunday the 18th?
And I get to be team captain.
And guess who's never gonna be team captain again?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Antoine here, and welcome back! We're back with another video on the channel. In today's video, we're doing another random talk video. Of course, we're doing another random talk video. Obviously, we talk about things, as usual, blah, blah, blah. You already know if you've been here for a long time. So today's video, of course, we're going to randomly talk about something that happened, I think, a couple days ago. I think this happened like 3 days ago, 2 days ago. I think people started talking about this yesterday as I'm recording this, because I am recording this on Thursday, January 22nd of 2026. So all this stuff probably happened like 4 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago. I'm not sure. But this did happen a couple of days ago, like around this week. So nonetheless, though, we are here to make a video on that one. And of course, it's a video. We're going to talk about the whole Marvel Rivals $40,000 tournament, thing that happened, the whole fiasco and everything that just happened in the tournament, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's drama related, basically, though. So we're going to talk about it. Give our thoughts, opinions on it. Say what happened. Talk about y'all thoughts, opinions on the whole entire thing. Because let me tell you something. As I'm recording this, there's a lot more details that came out. I'll probably explain those more on the inside. Well, probably more at the end, or maybe as like video goes on. So we're gonna keep it at that. So keep that in mind. And yeah, man. Like I said, this drama happened like a couple days ago. I want to go talk about it, of course. Obviously because it's a heated topic. Although this is a silly ass drama, whatever. But like, I gotta talk about it, because I really wanted to get my text on this. Plus, it was on my YouTube page, like on my homepage. People will talk about it. It's like it's everywhere. I haven't really been on social media or whatever. I literally just got all the videos, the clips I saw at the beginning of the video from the YouTube page only, and I'm like, holy shit, everyone's talking about this. So let me go talk about this, get my thoughts, opinions on this. And as usual, the Yippee gang, the people who watch this video that's been a long time viewer of my channel, you already know when it comes to random talk videos, it's gonna be long as fuck. So you already know you're gonna be in for a ride. So if you have a snack or food, whatever you got, take a seat, because everything I'm about to explain, I'm going to explain this all started and how it's turned out right now, or as I'm recording this, because there's like a lot more details that happen, and give my thoughts and opinions on it while I talk about these things. So keep that in mind. So without further ado, let's talk about the Marvel Rivals $40,000 tournament. That happened a couple days ago. Keep this in mind. Before I talk about that, I gotta make two disclaimers real quick. Two disclaimers. So I want y'all to understand what I'm about to say here, and obviously, I want to say this is just to get out my chest. So I got two disclaimers. One, yes, this video will be a couple of YouTubers a couple of content creators, not YouTubers, a couple of content creators that I will be talking about, whether it's in a good light or bad light, whatever, doesn't matter. I do not want you guys to go and harass and death threat or say anything mean or disrespectful to them on their channels or whatever, or whatever their site they're on. I don't want you guys to go over there, okay? Yippee gang, don't do that. We don't condone none of those weird behavior type shit that people are doing. Okay, we don't condone none of that. Okay, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So no, do not say any death threats or harassment or anything towards these individuals that I will be talking about and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't do that around here, Yippee gang. I want no harassment, no none of that around these the individuals that we'll be talking about. Sorry, I stuttered. So keep that in mind. And obviously, I don't want, no, I don't want none of that. Come on, you know what I'm saying? So to the Yippee gangs out there and the people who are randomly watching my videos, please don't send no hate towards these people. I'm just here to talk about things, you know what I'm saying, and obviously give my opinions on the topic and everything that just happened. Because I've seen everything that happened, but I haven't given my point of view of what's going on, and not many people who are watching this video don't know what's going on currently and what's going on right now and all that type of stuff. And I don't want no hate going towards the people that I'm going to be mentioning in the video, so please don't do that. Yippee gang, don't do that, man. Please, we're better than that. We're a positive vibe. We're, you know what I'm saying, people, good vibes only here on the channel. So we're just here to talk about things, give our thoughts, opinions on things. So whatever I say, don't take it as if I'm going after the person. I'm just saying how it is based off of what I see and then give my own opinions on the things. So don't go after the individuals that we'll be talking about in today's video. So I had to point that out real quick. The second thing I got to point out real quick, and this is a topic that's been going on for about a couple of years, I would say, and I really want to get this out of my chest because whenever this drama happened, this Marvel Rivals $40,000 tournament, drama happened, a lot of people were bringing up this, they were bringing up this quote unquote sexist shit and this fucking woke shit and this whole entire girls ruin gaming type of weirdo loser type of shit, topic shit that's been going on social media. Recently, ever since this More Rivals, fucking tournament happened, people were bringing up this whole entire shit on, about how women ruin gaming, this and that, and how people were being so, sexist about, women and all this other type of shit, how they ruin gaming or how, basically how they should be playing video games, whatever. Like people who are coming out the fucking woodwork or whatever out of nowhere, fucking RKO bullshit, and over here just bringing up these weird type of things because of this silly ass drama we got going on here. That should be really being a big of a deal, but it's the after effect that happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people bringing up this weird type of agenda shit that's been going on for so long. And I'm gonna just sit up here and say this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give my thoughts, opinions on this. The people who are saying that girls ruin gaming are probably the same people that said that men are ruining gaming. The people that also say that men's ruin gaming are also saying that girls are ruin gaming too as well. To the people who are saying those type of things, you know what I'm saying, you're the real problem. You're ruining gaming, obviously, because of what you are saying. Because not only that certain video games cannot, come out as they want it to be, because there's so many people out in this world that just straight up just basically just point out like, oh, this is a girl, but really it's a man or whatever type shit. Like she's too manly enough, or this man is over here. This gaming character is a man, but really he's not manly enough. Or there's these group of dumbasses talking about, oh, why are we having a female character as our fucking in the main game? Can we get a male character and all that? Like, what's wrong with a female character? Like, I don't get it. Like, people coming out the woodwork and saying all these weird shit and all that. They didn't talk about how girls are ruining the game because they get mad all the time, ruining shit, complaining, bullying, all that type of shit. Like, boys haven't done that before. You know what I'm saying? I will argue boys are doing boys are doing as much worse as females are. You know what I mean? Like, these type of fucking narcissist loser don't piece dumbasses on the fucking internet talking about girls ruin gaming, you know what I'm saying? And sex is about girls and all this other type of bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Is the main reason why, you know, fucking gaming is ruined in general, because we can never have a game that comes out without that one simple motherfucker who has a big community or small community talk about how this specific character who looks ugly, who doesn't look like a appearance of a girl or whatever, and then the men too as well. Like, and then of course this girl ruined everything, whatever. This is why they ruined everything because they're girls, or whatever, women or whatever. Like, people like this to me is a bunch of losers and jackasses, and just like a legend once said, stop it, get some help. You know what I'm saying? They need to get some help because it's ridiculous. So yeah, I just want to point that out real quick. You know what I'm saying? To those people who are saying those type of things comes to sexes or girls ruin gaming or any other type of stuff, stop it. Get some help. Completely. Just get some help. Because in no way, shape, or form, this is not about a gender shit. It should never be about a gender shit in this situation. You know what I'm saying? It should never be about a gender situation in any situation. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that this Marvel Rivals, this $40,000 tournament, you know, drama that happened that became like such a silly little drama to a point people go come out the woodwork saying that girls are ruining gaming, this is that, this is terrible, whatever, and all this bullshit. It's why I can never understand these people, and why I will never understand these people. And the sad part about this, there's a lot of big content creators that do believe these type of shits that these people are saying out of the woodwork, and people follow it and actually go along with the shit. Well, girls ruin gaming, men ruin gaming. Like, oh, this girl should not be like this in a video game. It should be like this in the video game. This man should be like this in the video game, and this dude should be like this in the video game. Like, make up your fucking mind on what you want. Why you have to make this about gender shit? I hate people like that. It's so stupid, and this is it all because of this drama right here. Right here, it's this little silly little drama. This should be a big deal, but apparently because of what happened, I'll explain to you. It apparently became a big deal. So it's like whatever. This is a silly little drama and it turned into a big drama because of the way it happened, not because of a gender shit. So so those people who are saying saying those type of things, stop it, get some help. You're a dumbass. So I just want to point that out real quick. So yeah, so that's the second disclaimer, whatever. So yeah, this is never about no sexist shit, whatever. So I want to point that out real quick. Besides that though, so what happened? What happened in this Marvel Rival $40,000 tournament? Mind you, not $40, not $40, $40,000 tournament. So this was a big tournament. Well, it all started with a content creator named Blossom or Bizom FPS. I don't know. That's his name. I can't remember. He made a $40,000 tournament, and he invite a bunch of content creators out. You know what I'm saying? He had 8 captains. They invite a bunch of content creators out, you know, say 8 captains and everything else, you know what I'm saying, basically like determine who's gonna win the $40,000 together. Now keep this in mind. I think this Marvel Rival game, it's like made up to like 6 players. So 6 players, so 8 captains gonna have like 6 players on their team, and they're gonna randomly, you know, draft pick a player or who's gonna be on their team. You know what I'm saying? All this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They get to choose who they want to be on their team, whatever. I think that's how they're gonna draft it to. You know, they're gonna choose whatever the individual they're gonna choose from, and then that's pretty much it. What they're gonna do? They're gonna do all of that. Obviously, the girl on the right here, you see right here, she is her name is Cece. And the dude and the person on the left is a dude named you know, Kingsman number signal dude. You know what I'm saying? Kingsman with the crown. I'm gonna say that. And obviously they became, you know, obviously, you know, Cece, she's the captain, of course, and you got Kingsman who was drafted to her team. She picked him to be part of the team. So it's like, okay. And then there were other like a couple of female, like I would say 2 more female, well actually 3 more female you know, female, you know, gamers too as well, along with I think it was a male person too as well that was on the team as well. So they had 2 out of 4, you know, females. You know, Cece is one of them, of course. So obviously they're in the group. They're gonna be playing with each other as usual. You know, try to fight out the other group to, you know, try to advance to get that $40,000. Obviously, this is very important. It's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Although yes, they will be splitting the money, and they'll be like about maybe about 3K or whatever. But $3,000, even though they split the money, is be $3,000. That's a lot of money. That's a life changing money to a lot of people. Like you could do a lot with $3,000. You know what I'm saying? For this particular reason, all the type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? This term was a big deal. It was a big deal to a lot of people that compete in this Marvel Rival 40K tournament. You know what I'm saying? And It was a big deal. Well, to certain people, it was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So we'll keep that in mind too as well. And Yeah, so that's pretty much it on that one, right? So obviously they're competing. Obviously they're trying to. Obviously, get a chance to get that $40,000. Obviously, they're trying to win this whole thing, and they're trying to figure out which Marvel character they want to use to like strategize in the tournament in order to basically try to try to see what they can do to like beat the other teams, what specific character they can use to maybe use it in advantage. That way that they can try to win this $40,000 tournament. You know what I'm saying? Strategize, whatever, right? So obviously, Cece and the rest of the teammates, as usual, are just playing the way that they want to play it. They're playing with whatever character they want to choose from. It don't matter, whatever. Meanwhile, Kingsman, he's trying to actually win this tournament. He's want to win this tournament. He wanted to win this tournament so bad. You really want to take it seriously. When it comes to $40,000 that's on the line here, well, a lot of people are gonna take it seriously. A lot of people are gonna take this seriously, like the like depends on it for $40,000. Like it's very important. That tournament is a very very big deal, and to see this drama happen in the tournament is beyond crazy to me. But hey, I came here to give my explanation. So basically, what happened was obviously. King Smith, obviously is trying to help this team to try to lead, like try to help them, see what other strategies and ways that we can that they can do as a team to see what they can do with specific type of Marvel character they can use to like main in to win this $40,000 tournament. Because he's taking it seriously, he's sweating his ass off. He's really ready to go. He want to win this tournament because obviously he's in college as usual. I think he's like a mechanic, you know what I'm saying, in college. So he really wants to win this tournament too, because that $3,000 that they was all gonna split up with them, which I'm assuming, you know what I'm saying. He could use that money for something like that, you know what I'm saying. And it's very important for him to win this tournament, and I could see why the seriousness of him wanting to win this tournament. So in doing so, he wants to get his other team all together, see what they can do to actually win this tournament. Which Marvel character they can meta wise to basically use to win this tournament. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Cece, who's the team captain of the team, basically just, casually just playing along, just not really taking it seriously as much, you know what I'm saying? Because mind you, this is $40,000. And then, you got the rest of the girls. I think there's one particular girl. Her name is Zaza. She was playing this Black Widow character. And there was a clip y'all just saw earlier ago. She went 0-5. And this raised a lot of problems to Kingsman, because Kingsman was trying to see if there's any way he can help to he give people advice and see if there's any way that he can figure out how to help out his team, see if you think it could work, you know what I'm saying? And, obviously with Cece as the team captain, she just casually just playing this, not taking it as much seriously, just chilling or whatever. And along with that, Zaza doing the same thing. Everybody else is basically chilling. And Keysman is the only person on that team is literally taking this whole seriously, like his life depends on him, because he really wants to take this this money home. You know what I'm saying? He's really trying to win. But there came a point of one game in particular where obviously I saw the clip. He carried the hell out of all his teammates, like 18-2. He had 18 kills, 2 deaths. Meanwhile, Zaza, who was the Black Widow, had 0, who had no kills, who was 0-5. And obviously, Cece just vibing out, not doing anything. So you all think that maybe they would just take this whole thing seriously and actually try to compete to win the money. But Kingsman was the only person on that team that actually was taking this whole thing seriously. And in response to it, Kingsman, obviously he kind of like he wasn't mad in a way, but he was trying to tell him, listen, okay, I got a plan here. How about we use 3 supports? You use 3 supports. I go be attackman or whatever. Because obviously Zaza was 0-5. Now, mind you, there's other clips online, and Zaza was actually doing pretty good as a Black Widow. I do want to point that out. It is her best character, I will say. However, in the clip we're using is 0-5, and it looks like Kingsman is kind of a bit worried. Like, okay, I'm not sure this is gonna work out. I think you should switch out to Black Widow and change it to another character. Be a support and all that type of stuff. Because keep in mind, support, I believe, when it comes to Marvel Rivals, I see a few clips on there. They support their characters by healing them, shielding them, and also while attacking. I feel like that would. That would kind of suit them. You know what I'm saying? It would be not a bad strategy. You know what I'm saying? Keep this in mind. This dude knows what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he's talking about. He's been here before. He knows these type of tournaments. He knows what rank is and how it's all about. He's been there before. And if you don't believe me, let me show you this real quick. As you can see right here, this is the Kingsman's, game stats and everything. Like, he is absolutely phenomenal. He has a rank 1, of course. So basically, this dude was the number 1 ranked player on PC while using a controller. So he's the number 1 player on PC while using a controller. He's used a controller to basically play and play ranked and all that, play Mario Rivals as usual. So he used a controller on PC, and he's the number 1 player on PC. So they have a jackpot. They have a good team player. They have a really good team player. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's number 1 ranked. He's literally, grinding the hell off. Mind you, he's in college and all that. He got all that stuff going on. Like, he's been grinding. I respect the grind. You know what I'm saying? I respect when people grind and while they got other things going on in life, whatever. And it's like, damn, okay, so he's trying to tell these ladies, like, hey, you need to switch this character out, play 3 support. I think this will help out. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, while all of that's happening, obviously they said no. They said no, we're not gonna do that. And he played with the attack character to show proof, and that's how the 18-2 starts. And this is how obviously he's proven his point. He said he told you. He said that this Black Will's not gonna work. You gotta switch out. You got to do it. Please switch out and all that. And then one of the girls, I don't know if it was Cece or Zaza or whatever, I don't know who it was, but one of the girls said, "Shut the fuck up," basically. That's what they basically said. They came out as rude and disrespectful, and basically said, "Shut the fuck up." Like, okay, whatever. And obviously, Kingsman could he have maybe said he said it in a way that was kind of a little bit aggressive when he said this just to prove his point. But at the same time, he didn't say anything mean. He was trying to tell him, listen, this Black Widow character you got is going to hold us back in this $40,000 tournament. You need to switch. I got an idea. How about you and Cece, Zaza, how about you take out the Black Widow, right? Cece, you go be support, and the other girl becomes support. Well, I become attacker, and the other one becomes a defender. Great idea, right? But they said no, and they told him shut the fuck up. So it's like, basically like they just tell him to go fuck off, whatever. And it's like, okay, whatever. And this caused a whole rules, and this was the clip that I showed y'all that really got him kicked out the tournament. Yeah. So basically what happened was someone saw this whole entire thing. I think it was the person who made the tournament. I think it was a Blossom FPS dude, whatever, Blossom, whatever. He saw this whole entire thing. I think he got a text from someone, which we'll get to later on. And he basically got text from someone, and they talk about how he was being quote unquote toxic, whatever, disrespectful, or whatever. And he ended up getting kicked out of the tournament. He got kicked out of the tournament all because he was telling these ladies, like, listen, you gotta switch, you gotta do this, do that, please. I'm telling you, I feel like that will work. They're saying no, we're just casually, we're just vibing, bro. We don't care about that. And I'm like, wait a second, why are you casually vibing in a $40,000 tournament? You're supposed to not be casually doing anything all that shit at all. If you this is a $40,000 tournament, this is a big deal. Some of y'all may think this not a big deal, but it's a big deal. It's a life changing money. What are you talking about? You're casualing casualing tournament, whatever. You're just vibing, whatever. I saw the clip, right? Yeah, they're just talking about now we don't care. You know what I'm saying? We're just casually vibing. We don't give a shit. But this is a $40,000 tournament. You should care. Otherwise, why you're competing in a goddamn tournament if you're just casually vibing? Go play regular fucking match in Marvel Rivals if you're gonna do that shit. Don't do that here when you compete for $40,000. This is serious. This is money on the line. This ain't no fake money, no scam, no crypto fucking coin shit. No, this is literally money on the line on the table. If it was me in there, in my opinion, I would be as serious as I possibly can. Try to help our team as much as I possibly can. Listen to this dude Keysman because he knows what you talk about because he's number one on PC with the controller and shit. He knows exactly what he's talking about. If he knows exactly what he's talking about, you should want to listen. But these ladies are telling him to shut the fuck up, whatever. Like he don't know nothing what he's talking about. Well, he's been here before, and now because of that shit, it's crazy. Like they're not gonna listen to him. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like wow. And he got kicked out because of that, all because they did not want to listen to him. Now you would all think that okay, this is all over. This is all nothing but a rules. Okay, everything's all done fine. Okay, I got kicked out the tournament, whatever. It wasn't a big of a deal until obviously, Kingston made a vlog video on his own VOD when he talked about the whole entire thing. And he specifically told, the people do not harass these ladies and all this other type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Despite the backlash they get and all that type of stuff, right? And obviously, from his point of view, obviously, he was telling them, listen, you need to switch. You have to switch. Black Widow's not going to cut it, whatever. Like I said, I don't play Marvel Rivals. I don't know if Black Widow is the best character in the game or not. But I do know is that if a person that's number one ranked on PC with a controller is telling you to switch, you better switch that shit. Because I'm telling you, if you lose this tournament and all of that, it's going to be probably because of that Black Widow, whatever she got. And they tell him shut the fuck up. And then the person who owned the damn tournament, named Blossom FPS, whatever, he kicked him out. He kicked him out the tournament because of the quote unquote toxicity he has made and all that. But he didn't give Kingsman perspective of what was going on. He just go out to the ladies' perspective and the people who person who reported to Boswin, FPS. He decided to go off their perspective, you know what I'm saying, go off the ladies' perspective, and that's how he got kicked out. He was never had a chance to defend himself or say anything backwards. It's like, damn, so this dude getting kicked to the curb for no reason. He was just trying to tell these ladies to switch. Let's switch it up. It won't work. But they said, nah, bro, shut the fuck up. We're just vibing casually. In a $40,000 tournament? Okay, cool. Whatever. So that's already bad enough. He made the VOD about that. He's still on his channel if you were to go watch the VOD. Everything for 1 hour, it's in there. I'll link the whole thing in the description to y'all know what I'm talking about based on his perspective, whatever. And so they got backlash for it. The ladies got backlash for it, all that type of stuff, right? And obviously, one of the ladies named Cece was out defending herself. And, obviously, not only defending herself, but also she was apologizing, which was probably Jet TPT type shit, apology, whatever. And obviously, she going on Discord to talk more shit about the dude and whatever. After the fact he made the VOD or whatever, that caused this whole shit and made it 2 times worse. So let me show you guys this real quick. So as you can see right here, this is the Discord messages and all that type of stuff. Discord I'm talking about. Discord if you have one. Basically, she was replying to a fan of hers and some talk about, that's why I was thinking putting all that energy to become a top 500 on PC and controller player, whatever. And she replied, I'm pretty sure that he spent all his 20 years of his life inside playing video games, which is why he lacks social skills. So this dude I like how the fact she says he lacks social skills, yet he was talking to you ladies about what y'all need to do and what y'all need to change or whatever. Yet that's quote unquote lack of social skills. And she's talking crap behind his back, whatever. Just keep on talking crap and all that. And then he's talking about he spent 20 years of life inside and all this when he goes to college. Like, we found out he goes to college to become a goddamn mechanic and all that. So he has a life outside to play video games. He just do this because of his hobby, whatever. And you know what's funny about this girl named Cece, right? She talked about, I'm pretty sure he spent all his 20 years of life inside playing video games. What the fuck you're doing? What the fuck you doing? Oh, that's right, playing video games. So that's very ironic. Also, keep this in mind. She's also a content creator and a streamer too as well. So it's like, what you're doing outside playing fucking video games. At least he's going to college. What are you doing? Right? It's weird. Like, the way she's saying like this is very ironic and dumb and stupid, if I'm being honest. It's not even weird. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever. Okay, so talking crap and doing all this, and you think it wouldn't get worse from here, right? Well, wrong. So we got another picture right here of a screenshot, but on Discord too as well, and it says, "Yo, Keisman cocksuckers, screenshot this. Y'all think that I ain't see the toxicity in Keisman Discord, not spreading hate from the mods and Keisman's community." So basically, they're claiming that the people who are coming in here are spreading hate towards her and all that, when clearly Keisman said that he don't condone hate or harassment or whatever. You know, saying all that type of stuff. Do not spread, all of this and all that type of stuff. So keep that in mind. So it's like she's like painting herself as she's the one being innocent right here. Talk about, I'm getting all this hate for no damn reason, when you're being toxic to this dude for no reason whatsoever. You and your other friend. So it's like whatever. And then on top of this too as well, I understand maybe there are hates that do come at too far, like those sexist people and those fucking people that said that gaming, like girls that ruin gaming and all types of stuff. I do just understand the whole hate that do be taken on like too far, but I don't claim those people. Those people talk about the whole sexist shit when it comes to women and all this other type of shit, and then also the whole fucking goddamn girls ruin gaming type of shit. I'm not those people. I'm not those people. I'm specifically for this dude named Keisman, man, because Keisman did not do anything wrong. He was simply telling you guys that something y'all doing is completely wrong. Y'all need to change things up with y'all Marvel characters, because there's no way we win this $40,000 tournament or whatever. And instead, you told him to shut the fuck up, and then you got him kicked out of the tournament. Now, mind you, it wasn't Cece, and it wasn't Zaza, or it wasn't the two other girls that got him kicked out. It was somebody else that I'm pretty sure y'all going to be shocked about this one, this individual we're talking about. And it shouldn't be a surprising, but really, like, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. So check this out. So check this out right here. This is Cap Lunk, aka one of the girls, Boo, aka Zaza's Boo. And obviously, he made the tweet as I follow. He said, "Yo, Keisman, I'm reaching out to apologize and talked about the way things went down. In this case, I went about it in a complete of the wrong way. I overstepped it. Zaza told me to leave it alone in a confidence and dumb impulse decision. Saying, Kingsman, I am sorry for sending the clips which caused Bazum, who's the host of this $40,000 tournament, to kick you from the event. The Google Doc releases was one-sided and painting you in an extremely negative light with my bias. I should have gone out of my way and involved myself in a situation I was not part of. Zaza, I'm sorry for going behind your back to release a Google documents, despite you wanting me to not to. This has been a massive wake-up call, and if there's any hate to be directly at me, not Zaza or Keisman." So basically, what happened was, that one clip I show you guys about how they're arguing, going back and forth, and how Keisman, tried to tell these girls specifically, like, "Yo, listen, I think we need to strategize, do something else," and then tell them shut the fuck up, whatever. That caused Cap Lunk, whatever, this fucking jackass dude, this asshole, fucking decided to go DM fucking Bazum, who was the host of the tournament, and asked him to kick Kingsman's out, asked him to kick him out, you know what I'm saying? And he ended up doing that. He showed him the documents and all this other proof, all the type of stuff that went down. So Boston, without even going to the other side, Kingsman's other side, like basically like thinking, okay, so I see your side of point of view. Let's go to Kingsman's side of point of view. He didn't do that. So Boston didn't do none of that. He just looked at what Caplunk showed the document clip of what's going on, and basically straight up disqualify him, kicked him out the tournament, which is King Smith out the tournament for no reason. Like he just basically saw one clip and straight up just kicked him out without looking at Kingsman's other perspective, whatever, and him trying to explain his side of the story of what the whole entire thing happened, but Kingsman couldn't get it because he was kicked out the tournament, unfortunately. And obviously, Cal Blanc, obviously, like I said, he sent the Google Docs to, to obviously to basically to get this dude out the tournament and all that type of stuff because of what happened in that one clip. And it was fucked up. It was completely bad. And then, obviously he got backlash too as well. And despite, him trying to defend for his girl Zaza, she also got backlash because, obviously they both live together. That's what we know of based off of Zaza tweet, because she also tweeted out, we both live together here and there and all that. And she explained her side of the story, whatever. And it kind of got a lot of people thinking, if they both live together, wouldn't it make sense for you to know that your boyfriend would just automatically send the documents to Bosm and you all suddenly knew about the shit and you try to paint yourself like you had no clue about it, whatever? Kind of pretty odd to me. Now, that's alleged. It's alleged right now, but for right now, it's kind of like it's not looking good for Zaza. It's not looking good for like Cece, nor Cal Blanc, nor fucking Bosm. Bosm should have looked at Kingsman's perspective and understand what's going on to keep him in the tournament. And instead, they kicked him out to replace another guy, and obviously, and it blew over his face, and it's just crazy to me. And then to add insult into the wounds right here, you know what I'm saying? We have this was a obviously a TikTok comment that she made about this whole situation. She talked about, I don't want to win with someone who can't take no for an answer. Really? So you can't take no for an answer. You can't maybe take a suggestion, you know what I'm saying, to maybe help out the team, but you can't take no for an answer? Really? Now there are a lot of, obviously a lot of, TikTok comments or whatever and all the type of stuff. I think I already showed you guys at the beginning. Like, I don't want to take no, I want to win with someone who can't take a no for an answer. But he's trying to give you suggestions and ideas, but you're saying no because you want to casually vibe in a $40,000 tournament? Come on now, make that make sense. It's beyond stupid. If I'm in a tournament, if you're in a tournament, and it's $40,000 on the line here, this ain't no casual fucking tournament shit. This ain't no none of that shit. This is about literally winning for that money. People will die for that money. Do criminal shit for that money. Like, it's that serious. You know what I'm saying? I heard one of the Bosm's Bosm's clip on social media, on Twitter, X, what you want to call it. He talked about, like, well, this tournament should not be even taken that seriously. You know what I'm saying? It's just a casual tournament. He said that shit. The person that made this $40,000 tournament, Boslam, he talked about, like, oh, well, this is a casual tournament. It's $40,000, not to make that serious. My nigga, you made a $40,000 tournament. What do you expect? People not taking it seriously? Oh, we just need to just chill and vibe, you know what I'm saying? Peace out, bro. Oh, totally rock, dude. We should be not be fighting each other. We should be just not be focusing and swaying hard. Who cares if it's $40,000 in a tournament? It doesn't matter, bro. It's just a casual tournament. Then if it's a case, man, if you want to make this a quote-unquote casual tournament, why not just take out the fucking prize pool of $40,000? Boslam, what are you doing, bro? Like, what? Like, come on, man. That makes zero, nada, comprende bullshit sense. Like, I don't understand. Like, what? If you're going to make this a quote-unquote casual tournament, Boslam, then take the prize pool out. Otherwise, don't expect people like Keysman who actually want to win that money to take it seriously and cause all of this. It makes no sense, man. Is beyond stupid. And shit like this right here, I don't want to win when someone who can't take no for an answer. that tells me straight up that Cece did not want to take this seriously. She want to vibe out, make a casual tournament. This is a $40,000 tournament. Ain't no fucking casual here. It's locked and loaded. It's Venos gaming shit. It's Gora time, okay? It's Gora time. You know what I mean? Like you have to win this for this, or at least somewhat try or whatever. Like I said, if I ever competed in a tournament or ranked in general, I would take this seriously because obviously rank when it comes to rank, I'm working for something. You know what I'm saying? Not about the money, it's about me challenging myself and work for something to get to that higher up, bracket, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm challenging myself to do something. When it's money online, you also can take this serious too as well. You need to, as a matter of fact, find out ways to find what's meta, what's good, and what's stay away from what other characters, what specific character we need to get from. Mind you, I don't play Marvel Rivals, and I don't plan on playing Marvel Rivals, whatever. I don't plan on playing any type of hero shooting anytime soon. I don't know if I'll ever go play it again, but we'll have to wait and see in the future. But that's not here, that's not there. So we got this from here, and just it's beyond ridiculous. So obviously, with the whole entire backlash and everything else that all that just happened out of nowhere as usual. Obviously, Cece on Twitter/X made apologies. She said that I'm sorry I failed to realize that I need to take proper accountability on here as well. Many of you saw my replies and they were defensive, deflecting, and argumentative. I was busy fighting to defend myself, and I deleted them now because I realized you guys really whatever, etc., whatever BS apology. Her friend Zaza apologized to as well. They both got community noted. Unfortunately, if you get community noted on X or Twitter, that means you're doing something that's very, 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 very wrong. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, whatever. And obviously, readers added context. Basically, that's the Twitter/X, handle, and they said, and I quote, even after the initial situation had calmed down, CC continued to bully Keeksman and speak ill of him across social media. CC has history of attacking other players and talking trash. So basically, after this whole entire thing that go down, he still was talking trash. There's still clips of him still talking trash, him and his other friends too as well. They were talking trash, and it's no surprise that because obviously, they really didn't think that it was no big of a deal until the backlash came to them. Now they want to quote unquote apologize for what they've done. And it's just like wow, so you only try to apologize just to deflect the whole situation. You're really the problem here. It's insane. And of course Zaza apologized, explained her perspective. Obviously he's on Twitter and all that. And X, of course, Twitter X, whatever, you know what I mean. And obviously, she explains that, obviously, obviously, I was the Black Widow, blah blah blah. I basically, it's the number one character. He could approach me and do it differently if he felt like I need to change. I wasn't sure if I want to change, whatever, this and that. Now, I'm not gonna lie here. Kingston could have approached a bit more properly instead of being too aggressive, whatever. And I do understand that where she's coming from. However, he's really trying to tell you straight up, listen, I know the situation. I know what's going on. I compete in these tournaments before and ranked before. I know what I'm talking about. You got to change the Black Widow because otherwise they're going to exploit weaknesses and figure out how to counter Black Widow and destroy her. Now I don't know what's Black Widow. I don't know if she's weak or not. I don't touch Marvel Rivals. I don't plan on touching Marvel Rivals or any hero shooters anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? So don't expect that. But I always have this wondering. Is Black Widow good? Is she bad, or maybe she didn't want to change it? I mean, maybe this is the only character she play as that she's good at. I think that's what she basically said though on her Twitter. She said she's mainly good as Black Widow. She don't see herself playing other characters that suit her or whatever. And then if that's the case, then that's not good because you always want to play other characters instead of sticking with one. Because this game, Marvel Rivals, you can play so many characters and have a legit, usage of that character. If Zaza is the only thing that she can use that's really good to her is Black Widow and not the other characters, that's a problem. You always want to multitask and find different characters to play as to get used to because somebody can just take that character and then you'll be all fucked and whatever. So it's Like, okay, like it just bring the whole entire situation kind of down bad. And now Zaza, obviously, she's obviously making her response and all that, apologizing, said that maybe if he would have just done the things differently, whatever. So these girls were apologizing. They did apologize. They did understand the situation. However, I'm starting to feel like they only did that because basically, well, they were getting backlash. They was only getting backlash, and it made a big deal when obviously Kingston made a video talking about it on his whole entire VOD, and he explained everything what's going on. So it's like, are you really sorry for the fact that you're really sorry to him, or are you just sorry you got caught and realized that you two girls were basically cooked at this point? You're already cooked regardless. You both are basically done basically. You know what I mean? So it really doesn't make amends or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, are you really sorry for what you've done? I don't know. It's kind of odd to me that they make an apology, whatever. But hey, though, apology, I guess, though. But let me know in the comment section down below how you feel about these two ladies' apology. Y'all think they're apologizing because they're really sorry, or they're apologizing because they got caught with the reader ad context, the community noted shit. So, yeah, but they apologize. But I don't know, man. I'm just not buying it. So to wrap up this drama and everything else, and also to wrap up the video, there are some good to this too as well. So there are some good endings and some really good ones. So hear me out here real quick. After this whole entire drama that happened, the Atlanta Hawks made a TikTok about the Kingston drama. I'm not joking. Go to Atlanta Hawks, TikTok. It's up there. You click on it, and you're going to see what the whole thing. It says how Kingsman felt after watching his old team get destroyed in the rivals tournament. Because unfortunately, that team did got destroyed in the rivals tournament. So if you guys did not know, the when Kingston got kicked out, they replaced another player in the tournament. Right? They got almost dead last in the tournament. So there was 8 captains, right? In the tournament, right? They got 7th place after Kingston left. Well, sorry, my bad. I meant to say was, well, after he got kicked out of the group. But you know what I mean, though. But still, man, the fact that Atlanta Hawks is TikToking this over a trauma that is this little. If you got a mainstream media that's literally TikToking, the drama over this whole entire thing, you're cooked. You're fucked. You're screwed. You're basically done. You might as well just delete your whole entire TikTok, all this other type of shit. You might as well just go, because the Atlanta Hawks, the NBA Atlanta Hawks team is talking about this drama thing. Oh boy, you fucked up. That was completely crazy when I saw it. I was shocked as hell. I couldn't believe this. I was shocked as hell. Like, I was like, damn, Kingston's on top of the world. He's like, Bray Wyatt, he got the whole world in his hands. It's like, what the fuck, man? This all because of this one little drama. This little tiny little bitty drama that really changed his life over the span of 24 hours. Well, 48 hours. So after that whole entire Atlanta Hawk, situation, them posting on TikTok about the whole Kingston drama and everything else. Keyston, speaking of him, Keyston, after the whole entire thing happened, he streamed on his Twitch as usual. He obviously got the amount of support he got, good amount of support he got. Also, they donated like more than $3,000 on his whole entire, money and all this other type of stuff. They gifted subs to him, everything else, donations. Some streamers were donating to him and everything else for the whole entire situation. Like, obviously that was a huge thing. He was telling people, please stop the donation, please stop. But he seriously really thinking, thank you and all that, So there's some light to this. There's some good things about this whole entire thing. Kingston got the money. He got it, you know what I'm saying? And he's happy. He didn't expect all the support coming all his way, bro. But hey, though, he got it though. He got the support too as well. What's crazy part about this? He was like at what, like 20 something subscribers. He was like 20 something thousand subscribers, and now as I'm looking at his channel, he's over 100,000 subscribers. Like right now, like 100 and something thousand subscribers because of this whole entire thing. People were really backing him up, this whole entire drama and everything else, and that's crazy. And it's awesome too as well. You know what I'm saying? So I wish nothing for the best for Kingston, man. God bless him on his journey and everything else. This does suck. He does deserve better. Whoever organized the tournament, Bossman, if you're gonna organize another tournament, you gotta make some rules, do something about it. You gotta make some changes, man. I don't know, but Kingston, shout out to you, bro. God bless you, and wish you nothing for the best in your future endeavors. So obviously CC, of course, she lost her sponsorship. Her sponsorship was Infantry Mice. Basically, that's the company that made mouse pads and all that type of stuff. They dropped her sponsorship and all that type of stuff, so she has no sponsorships. For she's no longer a sponsorship person for Infantry Mice, and Infantry Mice saw this as an opportunity to go sponsor Keeksman and all this, so they're probably going to try to do that. So I guess it sucks to suck, CC. If you ask me, I guess the whole vibe must have not been too great for you, you know. So yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it on the whole entire situation and everything that pans out. Obviously that it's over now, and I don't see it returning anytime soon or whatever. There is a lot more information probably can come out though, but I think at this point, I see enough of this drama, whatever. It's a one and done thing for me, whatever. I just want to come over here talk about it. I know this is a long ass random talk video, but hey, though, we're gonna treat it like it's a podcast, whatever. It don't matter to me. I know some of y'all don't get or don't get mind me talking as much, so yeah, that's pretty much it on the whole entire thing, the whole entire situation, and everything else. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below how you feel about the whole entire Marvel Rivals, $40,000, tournament, what I'm saying, as usual, drama and all that type of stuff. So let me know in the comment section down below how you feel about the whole entire situation. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And as always, take care. I'm out. Peace.